9 months after an elderly grandfather from Winfield, Kansas disappeared, the search for Richard May leads authorities from 2 states to focus on a wildlife preserve near Pawhuska. 2 News reporter Casey Roebuck has the story.
4 months after Richard May disappeared, his van was found abandoned and high-centered in the middle of this nature preserve. Keep in mind, we're about 20 miles from Pawhuska and 20 miles from the Kansas border, so investigators want to know, how did that van get out here and where is Richard May? In December of 2009, 77-year-old Richard May left his home in Winfield, Kansas, and made the 2-hour drive to Tulsa before visiting a friend in Pawhuska. He told his friend he was headed back to Kansas from Pawhuska, but he never arrived. In March, his minivan was found in this very remote area of the Tall Grass Prairie Preserve in Osage County. It looked as though it had been there for months. That kicked off an extensive search of the preserve for any sign of Richard May. After several days of conducting the search, no body was found or any signs of the missing gentleman.
You gonna try it again?
New information in the case led investigators back to the preserve on Friday to search farm ponds for a container that may hold his body.
Shallow farm pond like this, if it's less than 10 feet, it's very, very accurate.
As troopers searched the ponds with sonar equipment, Winfield police used trackers to search the area where the van was found.
We didn't really have necessarily high hopes of necessarily tracking something, but we wanted fresh perspectives. At this stage in the investigation, we're basically just doing anything we can to come up with new ideas or fresh ideas.
But at the end of Friday's search, no new clues were uncovered.
The hopes are dwindling as far as any sort of a happy outcome to this, but, the family's still wanting some closure, and we're hoping to help them get that.
But even though today's search came up empty-handed, authorities in Kansas and Osage County will continue to work together to try and drum up new leads in the case. Anyone with information is asked to call the Osage County Sheriff's Department. Reporting from Osage County, Casey Roebuck, 2 News works for you.